So I have been really impressed here with many of the organizations representing Colombian families, and especially Red Familia, and all the actions that they've taken to help preserve the rights of parents and to help people understand a very large agenda against children, the sexualization of children that's being pushed by all of the UN agencies. I came here all the way from the United States to share a presentation showing how there is a deliberate agenda to get to the hearts and minds of our children at a very, very early age. And it's happening in every country. It's happening here in Colombia. And parents need to wake up. They need to be aware of what their children are learning. They need to go to their schools and they need to ask, what are you teaching my children about sex and sexuality? Make sure there's no programs that promote what is called this gender ideology, confusing a child about whether they're male, whether they're female, telling children that they have a right to sexual pleasure, or encouraging them to promote abortion or to get abortions, and all this kind of sexual license is happening. And no longer can parents sit quietly and not be involved in their children's lives. They need to be counteracting these messages. They need to be finding out what their children are learning. They need to be working on laws and policies here in Colombia to make sure parental rights are protected. Just one example that I shared in my presentation is UNICEF, the UN agency that's supposed to protect all the children. They now have a publication where they're calling to get rid of parental rights so that children can get these, quote, sexual and reproductive health services without parental consent. What they mean is they want to give them this sexuality education that sexualizes them and promotes abortion and sexual rights and all of these things. So parents, please beware. Please go find out what your children are reading, read what your children are reading, find out what's in the schools, and stand out in your protection of your children's innocence and their health, and for the rights of parents to guide their children's education and their formation, especially in areas related to sexuality.